Hello, folks back home. We're greeting you from Botswana. It's Sunday afternoon. Mom Cindy, it's been a great day. Cindy got to lead a lady named Maria, a first-time visitor to the Lord at church today, and also got a report from Brother Frank out in our church plant in Ramotswa. Mom, I haven't got a chance to tell you this, but they had 15 first-time adult visitors today.
Oh, my word!
Had 8 children today. We've had a busy season, very blessed season, had some challenges. The most important thing is souls are getting saved on a regular basis. We have groups that go out every week now, soul winning from the church and from the different ministries. Now, since our last letter, we have hosted our home church, Grace Baptist Church in Newcastle, Indiana. You'll see on the video here, they put a deck and a porch on our main cabin, and they did some work on our staff cabin and preached and helped us conduct a youth camp that week. And we went out and did New Testament distribution in one of the villages. It was a busy time.
They're probably still tired.
Yeah, they probably are. But we sure love you guys back home and appreciate so much our home church and the support that they have been to us. We had several young people saved in our youth camps. You know, we've spent a year and a half developing this thing, and it's nice to see the fruit. We still have a great amount of construction going on and development, and I think right now we have, as I look around the property, we have 3 major projects going on simultaneously. So it's good to see the Lord giving us the opportunities now to see people's lives changed and souls saved. And after our last letter, we got to spend some really good time with Shane and Emily. And as you know, they're going to the DRC. They arrived at the airport. It was a sweet reunion. And then they were here on the Grace Oasis property with us for a few days. So we've been announcing for a while that we had a great answer to prayer, and that was the Lord sending some special help that we needed, and that was an administrative assistant. Well, we'd like to introduce Miss Darianne Hubbard from Canada, and she is a real estate agent by trade, but has the kind of job where the Lord had made it possible for her to not only serve as a missionary in the Gambia, but now that that assignment has ended, the Lord has led her here to Botswana. Miss Darianne, want to introduce yourself?
Well, I'm so excited to be here. I do come from British Columbia, Canada. That's on the west coast of Canada. And I've been praying for a while of where to go. And it's kind of a miraculous story how Cindy and Pastor found me. It's beautiful to be here. These two are great to work with, and I'm really excited to see what the Lord is doing.
We're so thankful as well for people who come from the States. And one of our dear friends, Brother Peter and Miss Lois Rawl from Pennsylvania came and spent some time with us. Miss Lois taught at the school and helped to coach our teachers on some things. And then Brother Peter taught the book of Galatians while he was here. So we're very thankful for what is the greatest news to report, and that's souls getting saved. I think what's so encouraging about that is every week we get reports. We had a number of youth saved this year in our youth camps. We have folks getting saved in Ramotswa, the new church plant. And it's just amazing, to see how the work of the gospel is starting to multiply. We're also continuing with our New Testament distribution, and that's the Setswana New Testaments that we had printed here in Botswana. And our goal is to put one New Testament in the home of every home and in every village, every city, every town here in Botswana. You can look at a map now, and we'll put this up on screen for you, but you can now look at a map, and from our capital city of Gaborone, you can go an hour in any direction, and we've evangelized those villages with the Word of God. Church planting is the heart of our ministry. The Grace Oasis has become such an important part of that because we're not just using the Grace Oasis now. We're looking next year at starting to have our resident Bible college here on property and train the next generation of young people and pastors and church leaders. But we're really excited about a new initiative. We're going to be going to our college campuses here in our capital city and throughout Botswana. We'll be setting up tables stacked with Bibles and a big banner that says, "Do you have questions about God, about the Bible?" And start trying to win those students to the Lord and engage them where they're at. And then our school systems. have opened up to where we can go into both public and private schools and give them a copy of the New Testament. The kids get an English copy of the New Testament, and we get about 15, 20 minutes in every school to preach the gospel. My, how we just rejoice in the Lord for what God's done in the past, but are equally excited about what God's doing now and what the Lord's going to allow us to see done in the near future. When it comes to specific prayer requests, we do have two very specific prayer requests I'd like to share with you. One is just for our health and our spiritual well-being. Sometimes the demands of the ministry really wear on you. Don't know how to put it into words, but it's been a bit of a stressful time. I've had a bout with kidney stones again, had to be hospitalized. I've had one surgery, got a follow-up surgery coming here. And so please just pray the Lord would continue to give us the grace and the strength for each day. Have a very specific prayer request, folks. We need a carpenter. We need somebody that's able to rework doors, windows, build cabinets. We would be willing to pay for the airfare to get you here. And if that's something you think you'd be interested in, would you reach out to us and let us know? And, you know, winter's coming up there in the States. Maybe you'd like to come and enjoy sunny, hot Botswana and enjoy working for the Lord at the same time. So we certainly love you all. We appreciate you so much, and we look forward to talking to you next time. Bye for now.